Atlantis is one of the most enduring mysteries in human history. The legend first appeared over 2,300 years ago in the writings of the Greek philosopher Plato, specifically in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias. Plato described Atlantis as a powerful island civilization that existed thousands of years before his time, located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, commonly identified as the Strait of Gibraltar. According to the story, Atlantis was technologically advanced, politically organized, and incredibly wealthy. Yet Plato never claimed to witness Atlantis himself. Instead, he presented it as ancient knowledge passed down through generations, leaving historians to question whether Atlantis was a forgotten civilization or a philosophical warning disguised as history. Plato's description of Atlantis paints a picture of unmatched beauty and engineering mastery. The capital city was designed in perfect symmetry, with concentric rings of land and water connected by bridges and canals. At its center stood a grand temple dedicated to Poseidon, surrounded by palaces covered in precious metals. The Atlanteans were skilled sailors, and its engineers and farmers, capable of feeding massive populations and maintaining powerful fleets. The city symbolized harmony between human ambition and natural order, representing what civilization could achieve at its peak before corruption took root.
The sea rises, we must act.
As Atlantis grew stronger, its people began to drift away from wisdom and balance. Plato claimed that divine heritage within the Atlanteans slowly faded, replaced by greed, pride, and the hunger for conquest. Their rulers sought to dominate distant lands, believing their power made them invincible. This moral decay transformed Atlantis from a peaceful empire into an aggressive force. The story reflects a timeless warning. When civilizations prioritize control over virtue, collapse becomes inevitable. Atlantis, once a model society, became a symbol of arrogance before divine punishment. According to Plato, Atlantis was destroyed in a single catastrophic event. Violent earthquakes shattered the land, while massive floods swept across the island. Buildings collapsed, temples crumbled, and the sea consumed everything in its path. In just one day and night, Atlantis vanished beneath the waves, erased from the surface of the earth. This dramatic destruction remains one of the most haunting elements of the legend. Whether caused by natural disaster or mythological punishment, the fall of Atlantis represents the fragility of even the greatest civilizations. For centuries, explorers and scholars have searched for Atlantis. Some believe it may be linked to real ancient cultures, such as the Minoan civilization, which was devastated by volcanic eruptions and tsunamis. Others place Atlantis near the Azores, the Caribbean, or even beneath Antarctic ice. With modern sonar, satellites, and underwater drones, researchers continue to scan the ocean floor for evidence. Yet, Atlantis remains elusive, existing somewhere between science, speculation, and myth.
We need more evidence.
Whether Atlantis was real or symbolic, its legacy endures. The story continues to influence philosophy, literature, films, and scientific debate. Atlantis represents humanity's highest achievements and its greatest failures. It reminds us that technological progress without moral wisdom can lead to destruction. As long as humanity seeks lost knowledge and forgotten civilizations, Atlantis will remain alive, not beneath the ocean, but within the human imagination.